Right, hi everyone. I'm Elaine, if you don't know me. I'm 65. I am the petite plump pensioner because I'm only 4'11". I can take a size 18 at the top, 16 at the bottom, and I have a big belly and big boobs, a whole set that I tried to cover up. If you're back, if you're one of my subscribers and returning, thank you. It's so lovely to have you along. So today I'm just going to show you some clothing hauls. So get yourself a cup of tea and I hope you enjoy what I've got. The majority are from Matalan, Primark, a couple of Sainsburys, and there may be a Tesco. I can't remember, but we'll see when we go along. Okay. Go and get your brew. See you in a few minutes. Oh, well, let me think. I've got my TV on and I've now got my autumn background saver because, yes, it's that time of year. So, see you shortly. So, I've got a microphone on. My remote one, for some reason, isn't connecting. So, I'm just using this handheld one. You might find me have to drop it a couple of times. So, this is my first item. And it is a long tunic from Matalan. I quite like it. I've got it on with some black trousers. I hope you don't hear that thud. I've got it on with some short ankle boots. I'm trying to get this camera angle right so you can get everything in. If I get my bottom on, you can't get my top. There we are. I think we're right. So I'm not one, put my microphone up again, I'm not one really for wearing hot clothes, as you know, because of the dreaded menopause word. It's not very often I wear a hot, heavy jumper. So something like this with long sleeves, I quite like this. I've got it on with a pair of slim black trousers that actually were from Matalan, I think, 2 years ago. But I like this. It's a bit of a change from my black. Yeah, I quite like it. Covers your bottom. Got a nice length of sleeves. Actually, it's quite warm today and I feel very warm in this. I've actually got some long black, the faux leather leggings, and I think they'll look nice with that as well as this. I actually like this. I don't know what you think. It makes a change from black. So I will go and try on for something else now and see what I come up with next. Okay, I forgot to tell you that the last tunic, the light one with a bit of pink and purple, was £14. This is another one. This is £20. Oh, not in the camera. So this is like a green, lightweight, floaty blouse with some ruffle detailing on it. I've put a little grey vest underneath it, a little modesty vest, because it's very see-through. And I have all these vests in all the colours because I've got big boobs and I regularly have to cover things up. So I've got that one. It's slightly different colour again, trying to get away from black. It's a nice autumny colour, but I'm not sure. I don't like this one as much as that other one. Again, I've got it on with the black trousers. And I've got some, holding my hand out, I've got some black ankle boots on. So this is number 2. Nice colour, almost matches my wallpaper. But I'm not sure it's me. It makes me look a bit wider and a bit busty. Okay. All right, so moving on. Let's see what I've got. Moving on to number 3. Yes, I know it isn't really autumn. But this is one from the Evu range, and I think this was £16. I quite like the colour of it. It's just unusual, a nice shade of green. It is a little bit loose and a little bit boxy, and I might have to just tweak it a little bit by taking a couple of stitches in at the side. Does anybody else do that? This is a problem, short, plump, petite. You know, you get it over here and then it hangs down here. And occasionally I just tend to just nip it in a little bit there to make it look better. But you know, I quite like this. I've got a winter holiday coming up anyway in January. And I think this will be quite nice with a pair of shorts. I've got a pair of shorts, like a khaki coloured, and I've also got white shorts. I actually think this is quite nice. What do you think? Again, like you say, you do get a bit blousy, but I can do a bit of nipping and tucking as I always have to. I like the fabric of it as well, and it doesn't look like it'd crease too badly in your luggage. Yes, I think I quite like this. I've got another short, sort of lighter top that I'm going to try next. So, now this one I hoped would look better than it is. It's a lovely, crinkly, sort of a moss green top. But no, that clings everywhere I don't want it to cling. It's got a nice little bit of side detailing. It actually was in the petite range, so I think I should have got a bigger size in the normal range, but they didn't have it in the normal range. So I like the colour because, like I say, it's a nice winter colour. It's different from black. As I was saying, I get so hot with the menopause that I tend to layer. So I tend to wear cardigans. So I wear nice little cardigans or jackets still over lighter tops. Only until it gets really, really cold do I then put a jumper on. But yes, it was £16, but I don't think the colour, the cut, the shape, it does absolutely nothing for me, does it? So I think this one's definitely going back. Yep. Okay, I shall move along and hopefully I'll find something a little bit better. Right, next one coming up. Now, this is just a plain black t-shirt, but I like it because it's got a little bit of diamante sparkle on the front. I don't know if you can catch the sparkle in the light. However, no, it's a bit baggy, a bit shapeless. I probably maybe would have been able to go down a size, but if it's got a bit of bling, I always like it, regardless. Oh, see, it's gone to adverts now. I've got this lovely background of autumn, but it doesn't stop you getting adverts. Excuse the flashing on the screen. Yeah, so I bought this. This is another no, I don't think. It was actually, I think it was £16 this, so it wasn't really cheap. And I've got to say, I don't love it enough to keep. So what do you think? But no, I think it's a bit shapeless. Right, so now we're over to Primark for this little jumper. Bit short, bit boxy. But I like the colour. It's different. It's very, very warm. Like a mustardy colour with a floral short sleeves. Again, so it's warm. It gives a lot of extra heat, but it doesn't... I don't overheat. I've got it on with these trousers. I'd rather have something a bit longer than this, really. But we'll see. I've actually bought a skirt. And this might work with the skirt. And I've actually got... I saw who did... Maria Crocker this morning. Now, she'd actually been to Matalan. And she had a floaty skirt on, like an olive green satin skirt. Now, do you know, I'd forgotten, I've got one of them, but I can't put my hand on it at the moment. I bought it off Vinted, a Petite, for about £4. And I know people say when you're big with tummies, they seem to suit. Now, this might actually go with that. But when I find it, I might try it on again. It'll have to go in another video because I've had a quick look. I've had a bit of a clear out. I've bought all these in, but I've taken 3 bags to the charity shop this week. 3 bags. Some things have still got labels on. I need to get a grip, girls. You know, I can't keep carrying on. Every week I say, I'm not getting any more this season. I'm not getting any more. And then what do? Come back with more. But I've got to say, this is boiling. Again, I'm not sure it's as nice on as I thought, but don't you think we're very, very critical of ourselves? Yeah, I look big, but you know what? I'm a biggish lass. I try all the time to try and not look as big. This might be one I might just have to take a gamble with. I think it was £16 and think, yes, it might not be most flattering, but I like it. I'll try it on with the skirt shortly. Okay, right. Again, let's go back and have another look. So now, we're now back to Matalan. I've still got the same trousers on. This was £20. I liked it because it's a short sleeve cardigan, nice V-neck, and it's got some lovely gold buttons. But again, it's another disappointment. I put it on and I don't think it's me. It just shows all my frontage, doesn't it? Not very flattering, is it? Again, a short. I think I am better with a longer line. Do you know, I've got to say, I'm really disappointed in this. I thought this would be so lovely. But again, I might try it on with that skirt. I don't know what you think. I'm super critical. I'm thinking about going back to Slimming World again for about 900th time. If I could just lose, I don't think I'm ever going to be stick thin again. If I can just lose about a stone. But anyway, so that's this one. Beautiful, beautiful buttons. I thought this looked quite nice and a bit elevated, you know, with a nice chain and a bangle. But this is probably going to be a no. Okay, see you again for the next one. Right, slightly different look. Now, I'll start with the trousers. These are from Matalan. They've got a bit of a tweedy fabric in them. I'll show you up to the camera in a bit. Like a bit of a tweed fabric. They're quite soft, comfortable. It's a little slightly long on me, but not much, and they'll be very, very easy to turn up. Extremely comfortable. They've got some little detailing buttons and things, but I won't be flashing them because that'll be covering my belly. And then this, I've got a white bra on, excuse that. This is a short-sleeved black cardigan with nice gold buttons, which I got from Sainsburys a couple of weeks ago. And again, I liked it. Yes, I've got a big front, there's not a lot I can do about it. I feel happy, I'm back in black. I feel happier again. This would be nice, some nice gold bangles, some nice gold earrings. And I'll shorten these trousers a bit, but they're so light. Really, really, really light and comfy. Do you know, I like these. They're a change from jeans. Yep, yeah, I hate, you know, you see side of yourself, you think, whoops, but I like it. I do like this. It's got a nice feel to it. You could even wear it open, couldn't you, over a white t-shirt. And that'd look nice. Black jeans, white t-shirt. Yeah, I like that with these trousers. So, again, I've got my same boots on. I always have a little heel in them. Yes, comfortable. I like. Right, when I've been editing my video, I realised that part of my footage was missing of the skirt I was talking about. Can't you tell I'm never going to want to be one of these slick, polished YouTubers? That won't be me, let me tell you. So, I talked about the skirt. I bought this faux leather skirt with pockets from Matalan. But I didn't try it on to show you because this zip is really stiff. And it felt like it just wouldn't zip up and down smoothly. And I was scared of damaging it. Yeah, now I've had another look at it in the daylight. I don't think it's for me. So that will be a return. I got these other trousers. I'd actually tried these on with something. And I can't remember what I tried it on with. But these were £14 from Sainsburys with like a tapered leg. Again, really soft and stretchy. Really, really like those, but they need shortening. And I bought these boots from Matalan. I wanted some, I've got quite a few pairs of black, but I wanted some tan boots. Nice bit of hardware on them. I wanted like a suede, almost like a cowboy boot heel. I had a great pair, threw them away. But so I bought these and they look nice, they look smart. I've had a lot of their shoes before and they last very well. And they were quite expensive at £28. But I did like them. And let me show you these trousers I was telling you about. Really soft and stretchy, but really nice sort of plaid of some kind. I think there's a tiny hint of silver in there. They've got a sewn-in seam. Really, really soft and stretchy. Absolutely gorgeous. These were Primark. Some brogues, as you can see. Now, again, I've had brogues from Primark before. They're one of the most comfy pair of shoes I ever had. And I threw them away. Do you ever do that and think, nah, I'll get something else? Now, these were £14, but in the sale, they were 10. So I thought I would have them. Because these look nice with a skirt. I do have some skirts, but not one to put on today. So I got them for the price. And bending down, 2 more things. These were from Sainsburys again. They were just very clever. I think the Matalan class range. Very light, soft, ultra soft, like a leisure pant. Very, very long, wide leg, ultra comfy, lovely nice wrap over top that's comfortable. I've done it again, waggling my camera. This is having a bit of a disaster. I'm having a hot flush, changing clothes, and my glasses are sliding. Oh my word. So I'll get these shortened. Now, I do have an Instagram account called the Petite Plump Pensioner. I have a few Instagram accounts, but for different reasons. I have one for football and things, one for travel, and now this one will be for my blog. I don't have many subscribers at the moment because it's quite new. But once I get a lot of these shortened, I'll then start putting my outfits on there, and you can actually see what it's all like when it's completed. So if you want to go over and have a look, I'll link it below, and then that would be lovely. Now, I just remembered, going back to that, you know, that very nice tunic at the beginning, the light one, the white. Well, I remembered I bought this from Florence and Fred from Tesco's, £18 a few weeks ago. Long cardigan. Again, I like layers. Big patch pockets. Really smart for layering. Do you know, I thought, again, this would look nice over that top if it was a bit cool and I needed an extra layer. That top with the burgundy flowers and that cardigan over the end. And I think that would look really nice. So, I think I might need a little lager or something to cool down after this. So that's my haul. Tell me what you think. I had some failures, definitely. Some I'm not sure about. Let me know what you think. Now, as part of my shopping, I did actually do some home items to give the flat a little bit of an autumny overhaul. But I'm going to do those on the second part of this video. I'm going to film another video in the next couple of days, and I'm going to include those items on there. Okay, so it would be nice if you want to come back and have a look. I welcome your comments, because I've had some fantastic comments off you on a previous try-on. And it would be lovely to see you again. So if you're new here, if you'd like to like the button, or if you want to subscribe, that would be lovely. Help me grow my channel. So thank you from the Petite Plump Pensioner, and thank you very much for watching.